All right, here we go. I'm John Renton with my review of AEW Dark, a bonus edition to get us ready for next Friday. What is so important about next Friday? Why, it's the debut of Rampage! It's going to be pretty interesting to see how they format another 1 hour show that's going to be on TNT before switching to TBS next year. So that's going to be Dark Elevation and Dark on YouTube for Monday and Tuesday, and then Dynamite on Wednesday, and then Rampage on Friday. 4 weekly shows. That's a lot of fucking wrestling, but they format the shit right. Don't stretch the matches out too goddamn long. And maybe do some showcases. Feature Paul White, Mark Henry, JR, and various others doing these showcases, sitting down with these talents to give us a reason to care about them. Do some video packages along with mixing the matches up and everything. Feature some fresh talent. Feature a few more women's matches. Just do some good stuff. And I do want to also say before I dive into this review, that since I try to review everything and because SmackDown will bleed right into Rampage, that those 2 reviews will be up sometime late on Friday. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on this particular show in the comments. It was 71 minutes with really matches that just existed. Jurassic Express along with Stunt, who really should be in the front row at best, maybe even 5 rows back, has no business being anywhere near a wrestling ring. They took on Ryzen and D3, and the match was fine. Jungle Boy's going to be a star. Luchasaurus does cleanup, and then we get a flip bomb, 1, 2, 3. Moving on. We get a Rampage ad, which they're really hyping the shit out of this. So I hope the ratings do well. I mean, let's be honest. The Friday Night Dynamites didn't do all that well. But since these are going to be live and they're actually going to put some effort in there, maybe they'll be splitting the shit up and they'll do Dark Elevation before, they'll do Dark Elevation to prepare for Dynamite. And then they'll do Dark along with Rampage. I have no idea how they're going to do it. But at least they'll be splitting that stuff up and the crowds won't be so goddamn tired. So we get Statlander with Orange Cassidy versus Layla Gray. Statlander has improved her game. She, tremendously strong. Layla Gray has a great look, a really great look, and also has been able to display more of her ability, and she got some kicks in the corner, kicks in the spotlight. I love referencing that song, even though it's not REM's best song. And then eventually Statlander fires up, hits a blue thunderbomb, a German suplex, and the Big Bang Theory 1, 2, 3. Layla Gray at least got to show a little bit of fire, and hopefully they feature her a little bit more, on the various shows. And hopefully maybe, more indie promotions bring her in because she's got something. As Statlander, though, did well here. And then we have Lucha Bros with Alex versus Sage Scott and Jake St. Patrick, not Jake from State Farm. I'm sorry, I can't help but make that joke. It's the usual fare. Package fear factor, 1, 2, 3. Lucha Bros get the victory. Sage and Jake did fine. And then we have Mark Henry sitting down with Swole and Diamante to build their feud. Well, I said I wanted more sit-down interviews, so okay. I may not care about this feud, but at least they did something. They tried to give me a reason to care about this feud. Just one problem, I don't care. I appreciate the effort that they're putting in. They're trying to build something. They're trying to, do undercard feuds for the women, and that's fine. I just don't care. I mean, they tried here. They tried here. Maybe the next match will be good, but it was what it was. And Mark Henry, it was nice that he was like, save it for the ring. It's good. Good line to use there. Julia Hart with Varsity Blondes versus Angelica Risk. Julia has spirit. No, I don't mean because she's a cheerleader. She showed some fire here. She showed some aggression. And Angelica Risk did some good stuff as well. But this is only the second time I've seen her. She took on Red Velvet on... Was it the most recent Dark or Dark Elevation? There's so many goddamn shows now. But there was a nice twist splash for 2, and then the split leg bulldog 1. I don't know how doing split leg makes the bulldog more effective, but it looks cool. Julia's got an athletic background. She gets a victory. Not bad. Certainly wasn't bad. And then we get Ethan Page versus Baron Black. I'm glad that Baron Black got some shots in, including a nice surfboard. And then, a backstabber. He actually got, some good moves in here. I think he's somebody that, has done what I've been happy to see, talents like him and others, being featured more often during the pandemic era, but now as they're touring, I don't know if he's going to be featured as much, though hopefully he continues to get work because I think he has a nice look. And Ego's Edge, 1, 2, 3. So Ethan gets the easy victory. We then get the Gun Club, Colton and Billy Gunn versus Nick Camarado and Aaron Solo with QT on commentary. Oh, thank you. QT on commentary. You shouldn't have. No, really, you fucking shouldn't have. It's nothing against the guy personally. I just don't care about the Nightmare Factory, Factory of Nightmares or whatever, Nights into Dreams. I don't really care about this group. So at one point, the match certainly happened, kept going. I think it was only like 5.5 minutes, but still. Nick Comoroto hits a slam. Billy then kicks out. And then Billy holds the tights to pin Aaron Solo soon after 1, 2, 3. Okay? Whatever. Billy's a veteran. He got one over on the younger guy. So then we get Peter Avalon with J.D. Drake, who I think has potential, and Cesar Bononi taking on Kazarian. Kazarian, and the thing is, Avalon's a fine heel or whatever, but Kazarian probably should have beat him in half the time it took. But we got distraction stuff, kind of messy distractions that look like, oh no, Avalon's going to go for the martinis. No, he ends up hitting the corner and then gets locked in the crossface chicken wing. That's it. And then we get Dante Martin and the Seidel brothers versus Mario Morales, Aaron Fry, and Darian Bingston. Not bad. The Seidels and if you want to have the Seidels and Top Flight team up whenever Dante, it's Dante Darius is out. I apologize. But once Darius does come back, I wouldn't mind seeing, if you want to have like a bit of a program between these guys, I think it would be fun. And, just some good flippy shit. I've been impressed with Mario Morales when he's made appearances. Nothing against Aaron Fry or Darian. It's just, it was what it was. And then we get, the combo spiral pinning Darian 1, 2, 3. We then get Lance Archer taking on Ty Lamar. I believe it's Ty Lamar. I apologize if I got that wrong. He tried to club Lance Archer. That was his big mistake. He got pounced. He got mauled. Blackout 1, 2, 3. And Jake Roberts barely got any words out on commentary. And then Abaddon. Can't imagine why anybody would think I'd be rooting for Abaddon here. Seriously, Abaddon is great. I love the gimmick. I love how, she sinks her teeth into it and also into her opponents. We're going to move on from that. Took on Kelsey Heather, who is a wrestler and also was part of, that, short stint where she was one of Lashley's women, one of the women that they had there in the group, which she definitely caught my attention. And the fact she's a wrestler, she has some good personality as well. She really tried, but man, Abaddon just basically ate her alive, phrasing, and beat her with the burial plot. That's the leg DDT. But Kelsey got in a few shots here. Maybe bring her back a little bit. Wouldn't mind seeing that. And then Orange Cassidy with, including Statlander putting some stuff in her mouth. Really should choose my words more carefully. Took on Jorah with the Hardy Family Orifice. Jorah has a good look, an incredible look, actually, and I hope that this goes somewhere, but it has Matt Hardy involved in 2021, so I doubt it. Well, it'll go somewhere, just nowhere good. And Orange Punch, 1, 2, 3. This is after Jorah actually got in some good shots and looked like he might have gotten the victory, but he kept saying, oh, I got it, don't worry about it, and then Orange Cassidy beat him. And he got to give the people what they want, and that's it. So yeah, the show certainly existed. Now we go on to, Dark Elevation, Dark, and then Dynamite, and then Rampage next Friday. Anyway, agree, disagree with what I said, like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Rethlin. I'll see you soon.